Hello, my name is El-Tantawy, interior design finalist from Egypt, and today I'll be discussing my project, which is called Industrial Nexus. I've noticed in the past couple of years that there is a sudden recognition in the importance of heritage protection in my country. Buildings with rich history, buildings and known historical attractions such as the Korba, the Ataba, and downtown projects located in Egypt. Not only attempting to revitalize the building, but revitalizing the entire district as well, which could improve many factors in the community. But I also think that we should focus on the other types of buildings, abandoned buildings that once had meaning in the past, such as the industrial buildings during the industrial revolutions. They were once a beacon to their district and a catalyst to their community's urban fabric. How a factory could build an entire town surrounding it. There are many types of these factories, such as red brick factories or phosphate factories or complex sugar refinery factories. And unfortunately, many of them have been abandoned, which led to the surrounding communities to get abandoned as well and has fallen over since its economical and social factors have gone down with its reputation. But in my project, Min al-Basal, which is an industrial heritage located in Alexandria, it's a confined physical remnant of the historical and industrial activities such as craftsmanship and history and technological innovation. In this project, this factory once was a cotton industry factory. It's called Makbas al-Tarikh, which means the pressing units. It's a part of the cotton warehouse and pressing units that has reflected the importance of the cotton industry during this time, because as we know, Egyptians are known for their Egyptian cotton. And nowadays, the district is unfortunately in a cycle of economical stagnation and cultural neglect, with many other factories that have been demolished as well surrounding it. It was once a vibrant hub that had a lot of industrial activities, but now it's underutilized and is at risk of demolition. It is left with a lot of key buildings surrounding it and a lot of natural aspects such as the Mediterranean Sea and an abandoned canal, which is now overtaken by nature and unfortunately some trash. But as we can see from these pictures, it shows great potential in the adaptive use. It sums up how the factory had bold characteristics and the language between these hallways and the large doors, the double heights in the area, the skylights, and the simplistic rustic look of the industrial style in the area. We can see that the surrounding buildings show neglect and a lot of structural damage, such as these graffiti over there. Unfortunately, some of these buildings were already demolished. What was once a canal is now filled with greenery and garbage. But one of the good qualities I've observed in my visit is the engagement of people in an activity they created on their own called Suq al-Qama, which is also known as the Friday Market, where people sell old antiques, objects, and forgotten items, such as woodworking, furniture, and many other random stuff. But it's not enough to revitalize the area. It's not enough to solve these current problems. And to summarize the current issue in the area, we have four main issues: the historical and cultural neglect, the disengagement of social activities, the underutilization of the space, and the cycle of economical stagnation. And to find a solution for these issues, I've conducted research for similar case studies. The first case study is an industrial building located in Belgium. At first, it was abandoned, but now it has been repurposed into a modern and sustainable workspace for tech companies to engage with each other and create a sociable and livable environment. And as we can see from these floor plans, the design is created to create a balance between the private workspace and the communal area in this area to promote collaboration and social engagement. And the use of the central tropical garden is a strategy to contribute environmental aspects inside the building and to support the adaptability and reduce environmental impact. Now with the second example, which is an abandoned building, industrial factory for ship making, but has been transformed into a vibrant community hub, which features a grand market and an art studios. Its preservation has it has looked into the future and addressed certain issues such as sea levels rising, and they had to lift the entire historical structure up. And to ensure that the issue is tackled based on my finding, I have to find the relation between soil and space in the area, because we have to find balance between what was going on right now and how to rejuvenate what was there in the past. And to get that, we have to understand the context of the building history by reshaping the space and highlighting it. In the same time, setting the past motion and the vision to its current contextual space and to accommodate what is happening right now. A great example of this is the Friday market and its surrounding environmental context. And also another example is the abandoned canal, which I've used as inspiration for my design, and how it could contribute to the environmental aspects inside a building itself. And in my design strategy, I've decided to keep the building's rustic look, but adding the additional greenery inside it to make it transparent to the outside world and make it more inviting for them. These are some concept development sketches trying to find a relation between the canal and the greenery and the market and the entire building language inside the building itself. So overall, the concept of this project is to basically transform the building into a dynamic space, preserving its industrial identity while introducing new factors such as the Friday market, a woodworking shop, exhibitions that talk about the past and the history of this factory. And to an additional factor, I've decided to add a co-working area where people could network with each other and have a space to work in, because I realized that the area itself doesn't have a lot of freedom of work. There's not a lot of places you can hang out there. It's a way to create a social interaction and to increase the engagement, while also it could create job opportunities for the issue of stagnation of the economical factor. And to approach this, I have to find a way to balance between the public engagement with the private functionality as well, ensuring that the building serves as both a historical landmark and a modern hub by integrating greenery and nature into the social spaces. And I truly believe that Makbas al-Tarikh certainly could revitalize the district and be reused as a catalyst for surrounding factories, and it could honor the legacy of the cotton industry in Alexandria. As we can see here, this is the ground floor. I've decided to make it a public zone to blend the indoor and the outdoor itself, the environment, and also integrating indoor and outdoor markets in this area right here to mimic the Friday market, bringing the outside inside the building. We can also see that the ground floor features two atriums. The first atrium, which is called the green atrium, which is a public space, has a green landscape with a ramp for people to socially interact. And the second atrium is for events, spaces such as exhibitions, important talks, events, and many more other. Another feature on the ground floor is the woodworking spaces surrounding the second atrium, where we encourage the youth to socially interact and learn new skills and learn about the cotton presses, how the cotton used to get pressed, how people used to work there. In the second space, in the first floor, we can see that it consists of two spaces as well, which is the rest of the atrium and a forced circulation that has balconies that could face the greenery outside and the market as well, which showcases the history of the building itself to inform people about the importance of the cotton industry during its time and educate people about the cotton industry in Alexandria. As we can see, it has one pathway, and as I mentioned, it could be used to present the exhibitions. It could also be used to exhibit other works while enjoying the exterior view of the building. And heading to the second floor, which has a completely different style and vibe to the previous floor, because as I mentioned, I wanted to integrate a co-working space. So it's designed for that and designed to include, it's designed for people to work and socially interact with many types of offices and distributions, such as private offices, meeting rooms, executive offices, worker lounges, lounge desk, including a cafeteria and coffee corner to accommodate the people, of course. And to ensure the use of sustainability in the project, I've integrated the use of skylights for stack ventilation, inspired by the original skylights in the building, and also integrating them to the office spaces to really bring in the environmental factor inside the building itself. This is the section for the second atrium, which is used for the exhibitional stuff. And this is the section for the atrium, the first atrium, the green atrium, which shows the ramp of greenery and the integration of the additional skylight for the stack and ventilation effect. And these are some perspective shots I've made to really rejuvenate how the building could really look by adding the canal, fixing the roads, adding a special facade to the building to bring in the new look for the building itself. This is an elevation that shows the market and its integration with the outside. This is the green atrium which showcases the ramp and how people could interact and use the space for their own good. This is how the market is supposed to look like. We can see the balconies from the first floor overlooking them. It's a concept that shows how the Friday market could be organized rather than being chaotic, like the previous pictures I showed. And this is a rendered collage to the long hallway that accommodates the Friday market. These are some design for the market. I've decided I wanted to make it also translucent, but also give an experience for the user themselves. And I've decided to use the colors here to really honor the rustic and original colors of the building itself, which is mostly red and earthy vibes, while also integrating some cozy feeling to accommodate the people. This is what I would imagine the carpentry workshop to look like. We can see on the right, this is where the atrium would be with the translucent glass. This is a render for what the office meetings would look like in the second floor. We can see that it's more modern and has less of the free open space and greenery, but it still serves its purpose and still has that rustic and brutal look to it. This is also an AI generated image to visualize how the office hallway would look like, to really utilize the long offices in the space. As we can see, the offices on the right are also translucent, and I wanted to include the mezzanine that's already in the original building as a private office or an executive person office to really make it stand out and make it a unique focal point to the space. And to conclude my presentation and finalize it, I wanted to talk about how Makbas Tarikh is taking the pulse of the silent district and making it beat once again. And it's by finding the delicate balance between people and space, and how we could bridge these both together to close the gap of the historic cotton industry and the living culture of Friday market, because we're trying to bring what's outside inviting and to be able to help to revitalize the space and to help rejuvenate the area itself. It's a way to create a vibrant and self-sustaining engine to the community and bring social engagement and social interaction with the people. Thank you.